Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Form of Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and today on the Culture Study, I'll be reacting to brand new music video and comeback from Yves. This is Nail, featuring Lolo Zouai. So excited. Yves always brings us something new, something interesting, whether it's aesthetically, thematically, sonically. It's always going to be boundary pushing for her as an artist and artistically interesting in general. So the feature here, Lolo Zouai, very similarly to her last title track, Soap. It also featured another global artist, that was Pink Pantheras. This, based on a preliminary search, Lolo Zouai is a French-American R&B trap and pop artist. So curious to what this collab is going to sound like. In general, I'm excited because it's always Yves, but I'm additionally more excited because I need this to slap because I am seeing Yves next month, baby. That's right. I'm seeing Yves in concert. You know, I missed her the first time she was here for her US tour. And I, one, majorly regretted it. And I had major FOMO when it was happening because it was happening 2 blocks from where I live, like right down the street. And so I said, never again, not next time. And so if you see me at the LA show for Yves next month, feel free to say hi and come dance with me because I will be losing my mind. With that in mind, let's go ahead and check out Nail by Yves featuring Lolo Zouai. Here we go. Oh, like a spaceship. Stop taking my picture. Did her eyeball twitch? She's got like a tattoo on her left hand. This is visually very, whoa, visually very immersive and visually very sensual. Stop thinking about your nail. That taxi driver is like passed out. Never mind. Wow, this music video is this music video is shot and directed incredibly well. I'm curious as to who did this. He looks like the guy who plays Chongsan in All of Us Are Dead. I don't think it's him. Just very similar facial features. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, I think Yves is supposed to be an alien. Yves is an alien and she's here on our planet, here to free us, here to open our minds. Whoa. Oh, so creepy. Whoa. Oh, her new logo is interesting. Whoa. 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 That's so cool. Whoa. That was such an immersive music video. It didn't really feel like it didn't really feel like a music video. It felt like it felt like a short film. It very much felt like she was like the other, like an alien who's out of place. She's in a new surrounding, and and the way that the song is, it's no Viola, but the way that the song is, it has like this kind of like alternative hip hop beat, and it's almost like kind of it sounds a little like predatory, like almost like she's hunting or she's analyzing. And so like to me, I don't think the song is bad. I just don't think it's like a melodical pop song, which it's not. I just like melodical pop songs. So it's not my favorite Eve title track, but I think the song is really cool because of the music video. Like it serves as, I think, like the music video's soul. It feels like it is the character that Eve is embodying in this music video. I feel like the song like represents like her emotions or her intentions, and that's really really cool. Even lyrically, I found it to be interesting. She says, I think the chorus goes, "Don't think about your nail. Don't think about a nail." That's interesting. I feel like there's a the way that the song is and goes, I feel like it's kind of like a double meaning. In English, it's written as nail, like your fingernails. Like, don't think about your nails. Kind of like, don't think about like these trivial things. Cause she follows up with, "I got better things to care." I got better things to worry about. Like, don't think about something as trivial as your nails. But then it could also be a double meaning, because in Korean, 내일 also means tomorrow. And so it's kind of like, anxiety is a worry of the future. And so very specifically, it's when she says like, don't care about the frivolous things, but she could also be meaning don't care about tomorrow. Don't care about the worries of tomorrow, just live today. And I feel like it means both things. I feel like, especially with like how she like touches that person and like turns them into like this liquid silver. I feel like she is like representing an alien who is coming from like a place of a higher state of being, or like is vibrating on a higher frequency, and she's trying to open people's minds, but not everyone is able to take it, is susceptible to it. Like she tries to open the taxi driver's mind, and instead he passes out and he runs away. At the party, she tries to open their minds, but then everyone else is passed out except for that girl. She tries to open that dude's mind, but he's like shedding a tear, but he's unable to accept it, and so by the end he's knocked out as well. And whoever is able to accept Eve's message ascends with her, I feel like, is the sort of thing. But I really want to talk about how cool this music video is, and how cool this music video does a great job of showcasing she is an alien. So let's go ahead and head on back. So obviously there's the opening shot, very monolithic building, monolithic ship. I guess let's call it her spaceship. Her spaceship looks like a giant monolithic obelisk. Kind of looks like that metal alien robot thing from Interstellar. So it drops her off. It warps out of here. Be like, "We'll be back for you, sis." And the way that she acts, look at her. Look at the way she turns her head. So her acting is a very big part of this, and so the directing is also a very big part of this. She's always studying, always the way she turns her head. She's like scanning. She's like analyzing. She's searching and conducting. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm not crazy, right? Her eyeball actually twitched, right? Yeah, okay. And right here, her eyes are both the same color, but later on, we see her eyes are two different colors, which her left eye is twitching. So her human skin is like not fully keeping up, and then I think eventually the eye just like, let's say that one reveals her true eye color. So one thing that the music video does really well that I love is their use of lighting. Their use of harsh spotlighting is a big part of this music video. This slight overexposure. It's kind of like, it looks like fashion lighting. A lot of like high fashion, especially like future fashion type of stuff, uses like these boom overexposed lights. And future fashion really kind of has this intersection with kind of like a scientific, not scientific, like a science fiction space aesthetic. So that's why it also works really well. So like it looks both fashionable, but it also looks like it's feeding into like the sci-fi aesthetic. And just the artistic framing of these shots, like the non-centered shots, her off to the side, great use of like this big empty negative space. It's really dope. So there's the difference in her eyes right there. Here, I love the way that they use the dancers, but their use of different lenses, where right here they have this warped lens, so it's creating like this expansive fisheye effect. It makes it feel weird. It makes it feel like it's literally, I mean, not making it feel like, what they're literally doing is bending space. They're bending the space, the spatial depth in the shot. So it creates like this weirder aesthetic. And also just the location scouting and set choices were so well done. This place that they're using, I don't know, like some Airbnb or whatever, some set that they have, the monolithic colors like of like this one building, one color, this like silver color is super cool. Like I think it's because of how sci-fi has been ingrained into us since the 80s. This sense of a monolith where it's like one big thing and then it's just like pure metal and like pure silver is ingrained in us to be associated with like very sci-fi aesthetics. So even just like, even though nothing about this is like obviously and overtly kind of making her look like an alien, it's making it seem very futuristic. Her eyes are off in that shot. And their use of lighting is incredible too. Like they use this several times throughout the video of just like the half lighting. And constantly the lighting or like the reveal that they show is always her left side. It's her left eye that's discolored. It's the red light is always on her left side. But this shot right here makes her seem like an alien. This shot right here makes her look like an outsider, not just because she's acting kind of like a little inhuman with her acting and behavior, but because of the lighting. If you were to watch a movie, the red light kind of hints at something sinister. And then once again, that harsh lighting, which again is something that you use for like photo shoots and stuff like that. You've got this harsh key light right here, and then you've got the kick light right here, which is balancing it out. And just in general, this looks like this. We could take this shot right here, screenshot this, and put like, I don't know, Balenciaga. Just put the Balenciaga logo right here and print this out as a poster, and it could pass as a fashion ad. So well done. I love wherever they shot this. I love that there are these gondolas going up and down. Like they look like drones. They look like little spaceships, even though they're just gondolas. What a great use of practical set choices. Wow. And the side scrolling shot too is freaking awesome. Like the camera work in this music video is freaking awesome. God, what a great use. What a great big open shot. Wow. And having the dancers in the shadow, like the one dancer in the shadow right there, that's really cool. and just as her eyes are locked on the camera, and then the dancers furling out in the blur behind her. Oh my God, so good. And even like the close-up focus on her mouth, that's what makes her seem predatory. It's what makes it seem a little creepy. This entire shot, Yves is in the shadow, in the silhouette. She's not even projected as like in the main spotlight. So shots like this as well, where it looks like she's lost, she's looking around. The stark red door is just visually an aesthetic treat, but it's what makes her look like an alien. This shot in particular really makes her look like an alien. Again, you've got the red light on her face. I also love that, like, the way that they lit it, they clearly manipulated some kind of cover on the lighting so that, like, the shape is like almost like a scar on her face, kind of like Zuko from Avatar, it's just like a small scar on her face. So it looks very subtle, but that slow pushing, and then breaking the fourth wall into looking at the audience. They kill the red light, which is a nice touch. And then she just drops out of frame. Yeah. So this is not the act. I'm pretty sure this is not the actor from All of Us Are Dead that played Chongsan. He just looks like him from the side angle. From the front angle, it's definitely not him. But like from the side angle, it looks like him. We still celebrating. I feel like the shot, my understanding with like shots like this, it's all about like discovery, and it's all about discovering new things and disregarding the artificial things, like don't think about your nail, or don't think about tomorrow, and open up your senses to something else. Seek something else. God, what a shot. God. And then bringing back those wide fisheye shots. So creepy. God, the framing on this music video is incredible. What art. What art. They are building her brand so crazy. I think the whole music video is one thing, but then at the end where she like slowly starts turning to the camera, and then on that one glitch sounds, the cut of, and then her eyes rolling to the back of her head, that is the kind of shit that I think no K-pop artists do, or I think no real Korean artists do. I think this is like a level of artistry and a level of vision and a style that is pretty, I don't know. I think she's proving herself to become like a global pop star. I think it's going to be difficult to like reach like a huge global apex, but I feel like that's what they're going for. Like, it's not inherently K-pop. Like, I think it's slowly becoming, I think, a very different type of artist. Like K-pop, she definitely came up in the K-pop system, but the music is anything but. I feel like she's going down just like a pure pop star and an artistic route, because I don't know. At the same time, that you could argue that is still K-pop, right? But K-pop is, I don't know, maybe. Because K-pop is also at the same time, it is innovation. It is trying something new, and it is trying something brand new. And so, I think when people hear things that hasn't been done before in K-pop, they like to put it into like it's global pop territory, and I don't want to fall into that same uh that same trap. I think it's just it's re I would say like this is really elevating K-pop. This is really taking K-pop to brand new heights. And it is putting a lot much more artistic emphasis into K-pop rather than the commercial emphasis, and not just a visual emphasis for aesthetic purposes, for like pop aesthetic purposes, but for actual like not even artistic aesthetic purposes, but creative aesthetic purposes. Like that's the biggest thing I want to compliment a Nail about, is like it's not just artistic. I think there's a lot of artistic stuff in K-pop, but it's genuinely creative. And I think just genuine raw stylized creativity, I think is, there's only a handful in K-pop, and to achieve that as a soloist too is even more baffling and incredible. So hats off to Yves. I will see you next month, girl. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. But with that in mind, I'm gonna wrap up my reaction to Nail right there. A song about kind of opening up your senses and to disregard things that don't matter, and a music video that does it in a very mind-bending way is really cool. But I want to pass the question off to you. What did you think of Yves' Nail? Let me know in the comments down below. I will be doing a listening party for Nail. That's going to be out actually next month. It's going to be out on my Patreon. If you want to check that out, head on over to patreon.com/formatherapy. I do bonus reactions over there. If you see me at the Yves concert next month, be sure to say hi. If you want to see more of my videos, subscribe over here. You can go ahead and check out any of my other reactions up here as well. And that's going to be it for me. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys next time.